what was your biggest takeaway from this past weekend, Friar? Like, was there a team that stood out to you for a good reason? Was there a team that you're just like, that was disgusting?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Mets, I know they're going up against the Nationals, and we don't really expect a whole heck of a lot from them this season. I mean, the Mets went 3-1. It's kind of a big deal for them. The thing that I find funny too is like Buck Showalter. We've seen him turn around organizations before where they've kind of been struggling. It's happened to him quite a few times in the past, and then in some of those instances, that team has gone on to experience even more success after he leaves. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like the perfect marriage between him and the Mets, and maybe they actually get it together. Not necessarily this year, but at some point. And I do like seeing kind of what happened with them over the weekend where the Nationals were hitting too many of their guys and they clapped back pretty hard, led by Showalter in that effort. The other one, too, is the West Coast Yankees went 1-2 against the Rockies to open things up. So love seeing that.
Dude, also like Erik, Major League Baseball's bad teams, they're like really bad. Yeah. Arizona and then what Baltimore did against the Rays, like two disgusting performances.
Yeah, I don't think the Orioles really ever win games against the Rays, though. Yeah. So probably shouldn't have surprised us there, but they may be on pace for definitely one of the lowest win totals we've seen, given how good the rest of that division is. The main thing I guess we could do is adjust the Guardians' win total up to about 3,000, maybe 4,000, because they've got apparently the second coming of Tony Gwynn on their team and Stephen Kwan. But on a more serious note, maybe it's the Padres are the more impressive.
Yeah.
Not based on performance, just because they added a couple key pieces right before the start of the season. Sean Manaea, who they got, I think it was the Sunday before opening day, really adds another frontline starter to that rotation. They got a ton of depth there. And Taylor Rogers giving them a true closer. They had like 5 guys who I could have seen closing for a bad team, but they all looked maybe a little overmatched as the closer for a contender. With Rogers there, they have a very solid closer. So they, one way to get better is just to add 2 very key pieces. I think that matters a lot more than performances over the first 3 or 4 games.